Cooper Flagg's first Summer League game was absolutely unreal, in the best way possible. And no, I don't mean he played badly. I'm talking non-stop highlights, jaw-dropping plays, and moments that made you think, is this kid even real? There are NBA debuts, and then there are arrivals. And Cooper didn't just arrive. He kicked down the door, walked in with a smoothie, and said, "Y'all need anything from the finals?" Now, if you were one of those people who only watched a 15-second YouTube clip or scrolled past the box score while pretending to work, you were misinformed, brother. What Cooper did in Las Vegas wasn't just good for a rookie. It was, what the heck did I just witness? Good. We haven't seen this kind of Summer League hype since Zion Williamson ripped the ball out of someone's hands like it was nothing. Or when Wembanyama got triple-teamed just for showing up. And while some names have wilted under the bright Vegas lights, yeah, Dalton necked. We're looking at you. Cooper Flagg walked in like he had something to prove. Dalton's debut, to be honest, was pretty flat. He looked out of rhythm, almost like his game was still buffering. On the other hand, Bronny James came in ready. First play, he used a Basley screen, hit a step back over Flagg, and nailed it. Next trip down, another smooth three. Just like that, Lakers up 5-0, and Twitter was already declaring a Bronny masterclass. Meanwhile, Cooper's first few jumpers didn't exactly inspire confidence. The NBA three-point line is no joke, and he was clearly adjusting. His shot wasn't falling early, but here's the thing about Flagg, he adapts fast. Once the game became more physical and defensive, he locked in. Strip, steal, sprint, dunk. The crowd was on their feet. At 6 feet 9 inches, Flagg doesn't just defend, he runs the break, leads it, and finishes strong. The Lakers had to start pressing him full court early, and that says everything. He didn't just play the part, he looked like the guy who could be the part. There was one moment that really stood out. Flagg went coast to coast and tried to poster a defender straight down the middle. He missed it, but the intent was loud. The entire arena held its breath. That kind of confidence in your first game? Rare. Bronny held his own in a few possessions, using his size and strength to body up Flagg. And to Bronny's credit, he forced a couple of tough shots. But Cooper responded quickly. The next time down, he jabbed, pulled up from mid-range, and drilled it without hesitation. That's poise. Eventually, his shooting cooled off. He missed a few open looks and had some forced possessions. But honestly, by that point, he'd already shown enough. His feel for the game, two-way effort, and overall presence were clear. You don't expect perfection in a debut. You look for flashes. And Cooper gave more than a few. Dalton Knecht eventually found a bit of rhythm, knocking down a couple of shots and looking more comfortable. It wasn't a breakout, but it was progress. Other standouts included Cole Swider, the 26-year-old forward from Syracuse. He dropped 22 points and 10 rebounds, including 6 threes. It looked effortless. He made the most of his minutes and kept the Lakers in it. Then there was Ryan Nembhard, Andrew Nembhard's younger brother. Undrafted, but not unnoticed. He played with toughness, control, and that underdog fire you love to see. Back to Cooper. When asked about his performance after the game, he didn't sugarcoat anything. "Not up to my standard," he said, "but I'm going to regroup."
One of the most highly anticipated Summer League debuts we've seen in quite some time. How would you describe your play tonight, Cooper?
Not up to my standard. I'm going to regroup. I'm going to be all right. I didn't have my best game, but I'm going to just keep going forward.
That level of maturity, at 18, impressive. He didn't need to say, "I'm him." His performance already hinted at it. And here's the exciting part. This is just the start. Cooper Flagg is still a teenager, the second youngest player ever drafted. He's still growing, still learning. Give him time to polish his shot, add some muscle, and get more NBA reps. And this league is going to have a serious problem on its hands. So no, Cooper didn't go for 40. He didn't dominate from start to finish. But if you watched that game and didn't come away impressed, you either weren't watching closely, or basketball just isn't your thing. Cooper Flagg didn't just debut, he announced himself. And the league better take notice. If you made it this far, you're definitely built different. Cooper Flagg's just getting started, and so are we. If you enjoyed the breakdown, drop a like, hit that subscribe button, and smash the bell so you don't miss the next future NBA star we roast or praise. Got thoughts? Hot takes? Drop them in the comments. Until next time, stay hoopin', stay humble, and stay disgusted by greatness. Peace.